Good to see you on another edition of this program, Citizen, and I'm Michael Adukle. I appreciate all the viewers on the platform for always supporting this program. We appreciate every one of you. All right, you can join the conversation by commenting in the comment section. We're here to read it for you, for others to understand what your opinion is all about. All right. We are here together to dissect issues concerning the state of the nation. Like I said earlier on, please join the conversation by commenting in the comment section. We are here together to read out your comments for people to also share of your own opinion. All right, quickly to what we'll have on the front pages of today's dailies, the Daily Trust newspaper and the Punch newspaper. What do we have? What do we have? Interesting stories today. Interesting stories today. All right, let's quickly go to Niger State, where about 86 persons died as a result of tanker explosion. And in the latest developments in that state, should you call this a sad development? Another crisis now came up yesterday, and we had a situation whereby citizens of that state were scooping oil, not oil, not the petrol oil we're talking about right now. We're talking about granite oil. That's to tell you the level of poverty in the land, especially in that region. People scooping granite oil. Mr. Kule, Mr. Femi, I don't understand. Scooping of granite oil. Has it gotten to that?
Mr. Michael, I will not tell you like granite oil is very expensive now. You cannot tell. I cook now. I know the price of all these commodities
in the market.
Granite oil is very expensive now. I don't know which one is more expensive between petrol and granite oil. So if people can get born in the petrol, when they now see granite oil that is not inflammable, why not rushing it and scooping some? Anyway, if I'm in that position, I will go and take one of my little jar.
You get your cake too
and scoop some and use it to cook, and maybe even sell. I'm telling you, granite oil is very expensive this day. But one thing that baffles me is that these people, they will not learn lesson. I laugh this morning that you are not even afraid. Yoruba will say anything where the back pa yare to body mechanic.
I'm coming, Mr. Femi. Thank you so much. What do you have to say to this?
What I have to say is the abject poverty.
The microphone.
What I have to say is the abject poverty that is going on in that Niger State. And Niger State has always been a whipping centers for this Boko Haram. I think they've worried that they've disturbed them a lot in that region. And fine, nicely, what I would say, Michael, that region doesn't supposed to even be facing hardship because majority of the general of who is in Nigeria, they belong to.
They are from that region. All right, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to Authentic General. Good morning to you. Authentic. Good morning to you. We're talking about the level of hardship in Nigeria. How are you this morning?
It's fine. I greet all the viewers. You asked me a question. The level of hardship is alarming. It's so much alarming that people doesn't even know the direction and area to go. But then we are looking at the God's face that God will show us mercy.
You saw what happened in Niger State. People scooping oil.
That is it. That will show you that the level of poverty.
Granite oil.
To show you the level of poverty. You know how much they're selling a bottle of granite oil? So many
very expensive.
So many families cannot afford it. You understand me now? But this so-called government are not looking into that direction. They don't even care. Anybody that want to die, let him die and go. Irrespective of I am APC, I am BDP, I voted for you. What is it for?
What is it for?
What is it for that you cannot take care of your citizens?
I'm coming back. Straight to Oyeze. Oyeze, how are you doing? Good morning, sir.
Good morning, viewers. Good morning. Yes, it's not funny this morning, honestly.
Not funny
it's not funny this one because revelations that are coming from different angles is indicating that Nigeria needs urgent attention security-wise. And I'm not comfortable with that because these are the things that over the years, people like Gani Adams
Bola Nicola Pokuti, has already put these things on the radar. But unfortunately, we do not have deep think tanks in Nigeria. We do not have people who sit down and think fast. We do not have people who think for the citizen. We do not have people who sacrifice. All we have is selfish interests, loot money, share money. That's what they are interested in. Knowing fully well that to keep a tribe and a race going requires leadership.
I'm coming to you. All right, quickly to Daily Trust newspaper on this very interesting one this morning. Very interesting one. Japa, our hospitals will be empty in 2 years, says CMDs, and we have judges, military more favored. That's what NMA is saying. 16,000 doctors left Nigeria in 5 years. 16,000 doctors left Nigeria in 5 years. It was 16,000 left Nigeria. That's Japa syndrome. Who is going to Japa very soon? Who is Japa in very soon? I'm sensing you. Japa in very soon.
In Jesus' name, but I'm going to be an agitator.
Japa agitator.
All right, Niger residents scooping groundnut oil after a tanker fell in Bida, Niger State on Monday. You can see it here. Niger residents scooping groundnut oil after a tanker fell in Bida, Niger State on Monday. The same Niger, over 86 people, about 86 people. Abuja Kaduna Road awarded to Influence, not InfoQuest, says minister. Now to another one, it's sad one. Government kills 7 traders in Yobe market, 3 attackers gunned down. Gunmen kill 7 traders in Yobe market, 3 attackers gunned down. Federal government approves new polytechnic names. New polytechnics names it after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Federal government approves new polytechnic name. Polytechnic names it after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. UN kick as Trump pulls US out of WHO Paris Agreement. Now to the Punch newspaper, the front page of the Punch, the major headline. It reads, Bandits Influx. The influx of bandits in the southwest region. Amotekun Mobilises 2,000 men to comb southwest forests. That's a very good move by the southwest leaders. Amotekun mobilizes 2,000 men to comb southwest forests. Cops seek advanced technology, arms, better equipment to tackle insecurity in region. Now to the other stories on the front page of the Punch newspaper, page 19. What do we have there? NNPCL raises petrol price to Naira in FCT, 960 Naira in Lagos. I think most of our reviewers don't even want to talk about this issue of fuel again. Mr. Mike is just reacting behind the camera there, saying, well, Benny, leave this fuel issue. They know what they are doing. They know the game they are playing. But we will still talk about it regardless of what they are doing, regardless of the games they are playing or the pranks they are playing on Nigerians. Tinubu promises fairness as Ogoni oil exploration plan resumes. Now to the third part of the paper. Immigration arrests 90 foreigners for cybercrime in Rivers. And to another one. Federal government seeks stronger U.S. ties amid Trump's deportation threats. Trump's deportation threats. Federal government seeks stronger U.S. ties amid these threats. I discussed this with Mr. Michael yesterday about economic ties with the United States of America as regards Trump's being on seat, and we've discussed at length yesterday. Now, it's another new day. It is the 22nd of January 2025. We are here to dissect issues together this morning. I'm sure some of our viewers are right in the comment section, commenting on the program, on the live program this morning. I need to say hi to Kate Perry, though I have not moved into the comment section to see who is saying hi to us this morning. But Kate Perry, good morning to you. Andrew Gujimi, I'm saying good morning to you wherever you are watching us from. To Jacob Adedeji, where on phone conversations around 2 to 3 a.m. This morning. That's midnight. I love calling it midnight. And we had a very good conversation. And to Dipo Amoran in the United States as well. Good morning to you. To Mr. Olurotimi in Pennsylvania. Good morning to you. Mr. K in Germany. Good morning to you too. Professor J.O. Okwaji said I should always address him as professor. So I'm addressing him as professor this morning. Professor Okwaji. Good morning. I'm sure you're watching.
Prof, good morning, sir. You know it's to become prof.
All right, Mrs. Osadieye, who I told to prepare a goosey soup for her husband over the weekend. She replied to me that, oh, Michael, I did it. And the husband called me. I missed his call. I know that's what Mr. Ben wanted to explain to me yesterday. I'm sure you enjoyed that soup. All right, to the comment section. And my Osadieye is saying, good morning, Mr. Mike Adekule, and the reviewers. Good morning to you, Mrs. And no more Saturday. Oh, Kate Perry is here. Good morning. How you doing, Kate Perry? Is Kate Perry a female or a male? Kate, it's female. Kate.
Sound like a female.
Female. Kate. What of that Perry? Perry. Kate Perry. She should be a beautiful person.
Yes, that name is sound.
Now I want to sound like is it Akpabio that said somebody was beautiful in the house also? Is it Akpabio? All the members, all of them.
All of them were
Bianca.
They were looking at Bianca like they cannot ask her.
Udeze Chima, the chief, is here. Good morning, Udeze Chima. How you doing? Yeah, Kate Perry. Oh, today's topic is going to be hot. Yeah, it's going to be hot. You can see men on ground, ready to digital, ready to dig it out this morning. Lady G is here. Good morning. I can see you on the screen. Lady G, good morning to you. You're welcome on the program. Wow, and I have Amotekun Mobilises is saying good morning to us at this time. Good morning to you, Amotekun. Robert Uche, good morning to you, Robert. Mr. Robert. So sorry for what happened yesterday. He said that the program was a little bit delayed and he was waiting to watch the program. At the end of the day, Baba slept. So sorry about that, Mr. Robert. Okay, quickly to Andrew Gujimi. T is also here. T, good morning to you. All right, Mr. Femi, good morning to you. Let's make it 2-2. Mr. Femi and Mr. Kule together. You're welcome. Kule. How are you doing, sir?
Good morning, sir. Thank God.
Thank God for a new day. Yeah. It was a funny program yesterday. We need to be very careful. There's a tanker coming.
Yes, a tanker is coming. Tanker is coming. Everybody, take care. Be careful. Right. Be watchful.
Come closer, Mr. Kule. All right. Yeah. I think the Southwest leaders are making a good move. Yeah. On the issue of insecurity. I'm looking at what you are seeing on the front pages of today's dailies. It won't get to you. The tanker won't get to you, Mr. Kule. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared of
Don't
worry. Now, looking at the move by the Southwest leaders to flush out terrorists in their region, I think we need to applaud them. This is a response we've been waiting for. Am I right?
They have not flushed them out. Finish. They are making
a move.
Yes. Thank you. It's a move, and because I very believe that these people, they are planting themselves in different corner of Southwest, waiting for the time to explode their bomb. And I pray that God will not agree with them. And it's not only God we are going to call upon. We have to spring into action, and which are the kind of action we are seeing now. 2,000 Amotekun.
Yeah.
Preparing to comb all the forests in the Southwest. It's a very good development, but they are asking for something here. Better equipment,
technology,
arms to fight them, to combat. Those are the things that the governor should provide, and I join them to call upon our governor with their collective efforts to make sure that they provide all these things. Let me tell you, some people say Amotekun that cannot carry sophisticated weapon like maybe AK-47, and I say if they cannot carry AK-47, give them AK-39.
At least train them.
Train them. Let them have intelligence. Let them have this intelligence. And when we talk about this technology, it's not all about gun. Gun is very important, but what about drone that will link the secret of where your people are,
your
enemies are. So all these things and orientation, experts sometimes. And let me tell you, it's not everything they are going to come on newspaper to discuss. A desperate measure, a desperate measure.
Desperate situation.
Need a desperate measure. That's the truth of the matter. All these Boko Haram, do they ask anybody before they do a bomb? No, they don't. So let our people also go and use their initiation. Let them go and put down the brain and say, okay, if we cannot do gun, without gun, what can we use? There are some local weapons. Even before your enemy target you, you hit them. People have fought war now. If a Amotekun they fought war, although they use gun, but it's not all the gun they use. All the egg last in the Yoruba land is a weapon. Egg. They use egg as a weapon. They throw egg into a particular place, it will catch fire.
Traditional bomb.
Yes.
Local bomb.
Yes. Go and ask. So all these things, if Yoruba
does it still work?
is working, it means, let me tell you.
Oh yes, using egg.
Oh yes, I don't know. Maybe it's in there. It's not. Let it come of oh yes. Let me tell you, this Mr. Michael. In the gathering of people like this, you will see a lot of things. I bring my own. Do you know some people they call Atapo Ogun? You bring your own, I bring my own. Let me tell you, collectivity of those people, you will see something that you don't believe it exists. People, it still exists, except you don't find it. If you find it and you locate people that have it, you will see it demonstrated. People will surround a particular forest. If you are there, you will not be able to go out. That is the truth of the matter. You will be wandering around until they catch you. I'm not restricting this my statement to local or all this our traditional something. But even technologically, there are still other things they can use without the weapon or without waiting for. There are tasers, even in the UK, all these advanced, there are weapons you shoot at people. It's not going to kill them. It's not necessary to use a leather weapon. If all those things, if they can make a move from federal government and acquire it, and I want to ask question. All these governors, they don't have their own personal gun. So since somebody can approach federal government and acquire for gun with a license, then they can get some. Even if they don't get plenty, they can get some. They should not just be docile and let federal government don't approve it for horror. Make a move. Demand for license. We need like maybe 100 AK-47. Yes, you have your own personal. All the gun that thug are using, where do they get it? Yes, now make a move. Request for license. If they will grant you license, like 2,000, you see like 500 gun or 200 gun for them. Yes.
I'm seeing something. A comment in the comment section. Andrew Gunjimi said Yoruba will always Yoruba will cooperate when they see danger.
Yes.
Should we wait until danger happens or occurs before we cooperate to fight these terrorists?
That's why I say the most docile states, region is Yorubas. We Yorubas, we always wait until they bring the attack into our domain. And I keep saying this. During the, President Buhari regime, during the X-Men crisis we had then, we had a governor in the name of Governor Bala Mohammed that came on air that the Fulanis have rights to carry gun because they've been marginalized for a while and they are still part of the Nigerian. So why are we isolating them? And they have the right to protect themselves, to be able to be integrated back into the system, to the society, into the system. And I can tell you wholeheartedly, Igbo was not with any gun, was not with anything. They clamped down on him. But the Fulani herdsmen that are causing havoc in the states. The situation of Nigeria is just somebody Daleru, somebody is trying to build the system and somebody is ready to destroy and collapse the system. So can we continue this way? I'll say no. And another problem we have is this Sahel bloc. The Sahel bloc consists of these members of the ECOWAS that departed, that they are no more members of the ECOWAS. They are pushing pressures on the country itself because you can't believe when the formations come out that majority of them are fueling this insecurity in this country. And you could know when they are fueling the insecurity of this country, the southwest will be most targeted because the border we have across the Barapa axis of the Oyo State, they have like 3 borders that links to the Niger, that links to all these Fulanis enclave. And I can tell you heartedly, our leaders, they don't need to wait because I could see Governor Makinde crying out loud. Instead of crying out loud, what effort are you making on the ground to secure your people? Nobody will come from anywhere to come and help you to secure your states. So the other state governors too, I think Lagos is safe. You can give it to Lagos. You can't do anything in Lagos and go scot-free. And nevertheless, Lagos too has to be aware of the cows that are coming into the Lagos, and the cows and the masses, that the citizens that are coming with the cows. Majority of them, when they come, they don't go back. Shagamu is their home base. That is why Governor Dapo Abiodun should buckle up his belt more. I think you are doing good things, but you have to up your game as well, because as Southwest is too accommodating. They can accommodate any even stranger. And I don't blame. That's the system in us. But at the same time, when an handshake is going above the elbow, that means you should be expecting there's something behind it, and there's crisis coming ahead of it. Because what we have facing now is I've never witnessed such thing to the extent the hardship you are having now. Somebody is trying to build, somebody is trying to destroy. I can tell you now, the power grids in the north has been collapsed by these bandits, and it's still morning vandalizing, yeah. And it's your money. The money that you're supposed to feed on is what they will still take there to repair those things. The money that we're supposed to be feeding is what they are taking down there to crush all those bandits, Lakurawa, all sort of things. Yeah, I mean, it's a common sense thing. We say we are hungry, but money that we're supposed to be, engaging in the what's it called, farm husbandry, agriculture, farm husbandry, agriculture, we still keeping it, and that is why you see the budget of Nigeria today, the highest budget goes to the military. And I'll have to tell you, this military, they are making a lot of sacrifice, and that is why a lot of them have died. A lot of them are, and some are intruders too. Some are just fifth columnists that lick up the strategy of the military. They are, maybe they are the one that repented Boko Haram. They said, in which who even initiates that process that they should integrate the repentant Boko Haram to the system. I think that is where I will have to blame the government of President Buhari, because he initiated that level, and the Malami is the chief of army staff then. Was it the chief of army staff? And the Malami of this world to still contributed a lot, because you said you have captured some of the sponsors of this Boko Haram in Dubai, and you're going to give them serious trial. And later it came out that it's going to be secret trial, both secret trial, both open trial. We've never heard anything, any punishment that's been, embark on these charlatans that are disturbing the country. How will the country be well, for God's sake? When you have the money, you're supposed to spend the money on the children, to take care of the children. You are spending the money to fight external war, external war in the country. The country cannot grow, and there can't be stabilization in such countries.
I want to contribute a bit more. Apart from Amotekun that rise up now, our youth, please volunteer. Maybe government, our governors will come out and call out for volunteer, the boys that can volunteer. Let me tell you, it will be easier to deal with these people if you have boys that can volunteer, community by community. Do you know that I was listening to one program, and somebody said Sunday Igboho called him, and he said, Egbo, and he went there in the morning. Early in the morning, those people, they have been arrested because the boys in that area spring up and they went inside bush and go. So it is a collective effort of everybody in the Southwest. The boys, apart from Amotekun, they are official that the government employ. Now we should have something like a JTF, the Association of Hunters in Southwest. The boys don't just all these boys don't just concentrate on Igboro. If they take over your forest, you will not be able to see money in the town. So make sure that you sanitize the forest before we concentrate on this place. So let our boys also rise up and tackle them.
Yeah, according to reports, we have about 2,000 men assigned, for this job.
Yes.
But are they enough to comb the forest?
That's what that's what I'm saying, That's what I'm saying, Mr. Loki. Although among these people, they are local. I mean, Mr. Michael, all these people, they are local people, and they know the terrace. I mean, the topography of the forest where they are going. But away from that, we still need some people I like something like Association of Hunters. Hunters goes into the forest. They hunt days and night. And let me tell you, when we talk about people that know about our traditional power, go and meet the hunters. They know it. They have meet spirit face to face. Some of them come online to come and tell us what they experience in the forest. Can you go into the forest in the midnight if you are not a man enough? So these are the people that I think our governor should engage, because we should not wait until that war started. If we wait until that war started, what you are going to lose, it will be very, very hard. I describe them as a bed bug. If you see 1, 2, 3 bed bug inside your house, know that you have already have like a 500. Bed bug is the worst battle anybody can fight. They will not go. Very stubborn. Boko Haram, I forbid them.
All right, away from insecurity, before we'll allow Onyeze come in to speak. It's obvious that some Nigerians, I won't say all Nigerians, living in US are living in fear, as a result of Trump's emergence as the president of the United States of America. Now, deportation threat is what people are talking about now. That's whether you like it or not, Trump is going to implement this. He's going to embark on this. But what we are seeing now is that the federal government is seeking stronger US ties amid that deportation threat. Now, do you see the massive deportation coming truly?
I see it. I see it because so many people that are in that place, some of them don't go there with a genuine document. Some just go for visitation, and when they reach that place, some throw away their whatever, and just so many people abscond. So there are so many people that don't even have database. America don't even know that they exist. They are just there. It's not only from Nigeria. Majority of them are from Mexico. Mexico have border with America. Donald Trump make fence. Some of them are digging underground to enter United States of America. So I expect mass deportation. But with the move, this kind of a move, we don't know to what extent Donald Trump want to go, because some genuine thing that you think is genuine, if Donald Trump coming, it may not be genuine again. Do you know that they have signed one executive order that eradicates bats citizenship? That right has been cancelled. So if you now rely birthright, if you now rely on that, maybe you rely on that one, maybe you are on your own. So we don't know to what extent it's going, but it's a very good move from federal government. At least they will be able to solicit for help or sympathy.
Okay, Connie, want to say something?
Yeah, I want to say something. The idea of is going to deport. Number one, Trump is looking at American first, right? Did we ever have Nigerian first to take care of our citizens so that they will not be migrating? If they will not be jackpot. Thank you very much. I think being your home is settled. There will not be any reason to jackpot to start migrating for greener pastures. And I can tell you what Trump is saying now. I think he can only say this, have the say, but he can't have his way as it is, because there are some Nigerians that are Aboriginal Americans already. They were born there. They have their complete document with them. Those ones will be exempted. But the ones that have criminals, what's it called, the tag on them, or illegal immigrants, those are the ones he has to focus on, because American did not build America alone. They bring up people that can contribute to their system, and they give them that citizenship. So I think majority of Nigerians are there doing well. You could see the guy in charge of the deputy treasury, Wally Adeyemo, was a full-blown Nigerian, from I think from Osun State, and he did well. It's just like you're talking of the deputy central bank governor under Biden. and it's a Nigerian, and you have a lot of Nigerians that want seats in the house, in the lower house and in the upper house in America, that are Nigerian, representing their different, states. So that's alone supposed to give Trump that it's not all Nigeria that are eligible to be deported. So the ones that are just constituting nuisance in your land is who you deport, not just coming with your racism. Because that's one thing with Trump. Trump has to reduce his level of racism in that America. Because who is banking on now that there is men, are the Latinos, are the Indian Americans, Indianapolis people, and they gave him a block of votes, and some blacks to give him votes. So you shouldn't look at that we will not concentrate on Nigeria. I don't know what that guy say in Nigeria, that he doesn't even like the policy, Nigerian policy. He has never even engaged. Now they want to engage. Even prior to that time he came, you could see he called one of our presidents the most lifeless person he has ever engaged was our ex-president. He has nothing to put on the table. And the American system is, what are you bringing on the table? You can't just come to America and start talking. What are you bringing on the table? So they want to see what Nigeria is bringing on the table, whether you can be able to solve the problem of your original problem, the Zaire block that consists of the Niger, Chad, and all those, because those ones, they form their own block, and those ones, they are the one that Nigeria is supposed to concentrate on, because they have borders that are, and you remember the president wanted to shut down the border the other time. I can just imagine some past presidents, some elder states, porous borders, some elder statesmen that run this country with the military system. Then they were the one that came up that you cannot close that border, because our brother, we say good morning in Nigeria, we say good night to them in that Zaire block, man. And they are the one foiling this problem we are having now. I'm talking of this Zaire block. You know, the Chad, all this is, and you know, the Boko Haram there, the bandit there, they are the one pushing down to Southwest now, coming down to destroy Southwest. And the leaders of the Southwest has to be awake now, has to wake up from the slumber and buckle their belt to be ready to engage in a battle of this Boko Haram. And I'm sure we shall surely defeat them.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it for coming.
Let me make a small conclusion.
Sorry.
When we talk about deportation in America, all the people that are in America, it's not all of them. I'm not talking about Nigeria, that are going there because of economic war. Okay. Let me tell you, some China are plants in America just to go and do the survey. They are spy. There are so many spies just to copy their technology. To copy, it's not because of economic war. Some are planted in America to go and cause insecurity, like terrorism. So I expect deportation. And when Trump is talking about deportation, he didn't mention Nigeria in particular. He does say America first, that the border is too porous and they want to sanitize it. And I don't think I have any problem with that.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution. Femi, quickly to Onyeze. You're welcome. How are you doing?
Well, I'm good. I'm here to, do justice to already flying stories all over the place. More especially the one that has to do with the Southern leaders need to come together now and see how they are going to battle. Because the battle is already ongoing. We shouldn't be taken by surprise. The Northerners knew what they wanted. Their political leaders know what they wanted. They have a direction. And they have continued over time to defend, banditry, Fulani herdsmen, insurgency. As well, it is part of them. They acknowledge them. The leaders, the political leaders acknowledge them. They fear that they might lose the national pulse will definitely push them to their foot soldiers in everywhere, every part of the country to start suicide bombing. But that's the next line of action they are going to engage themselves after, guerrilla warfare at the same time. Well, that's what we are looking at. We have to go straight to the point. We are not here to romance any word. It has become very clearly that the southern Nigeria is under northern threat. And weapons are being used in that regard. I'm surprised I'm not hearing the voice of Gani Adams. I'm not hearing the voice of Iboho. I'm not hearing the voice of Professor Banji Akintoye. Yes, Fela Nicola Kuti has already made this thing very clearly to us, and it is coming. And these are the reasons why when we talk the way we talk with confidence, because Nigeria is not a nation, it's not a country. Corruption. This is a nation where what they call it, they define say is a banana island, a banana land or whatever, banana republic or whatever. Or it can go any direction. It has no direction, it has no focus.
Some call it a zoo.
You know what? Because it will come to, and it's becoming real. There's economic aspect of it. There's political aspect of it. There's commercial aspect of it. And otherwise, when you say zoo, you see what is happening on the streets. You buy bottled water, 100 naira. In the next 1 hour, it's 500. You say, human beings are eating human beings. We are in the zoo. That's what it means. Nigerians are cannibals, economic cannibals. That's what they are. They eat people out. Nobody is sincere. No 1 naira, nothing. Everybody is just trying to swallow whatever that comes because you feel that you are in the position. I can do anyhow. Do anyhow now. Posterity, one day it will leak, and it has leaked. When Mazin Namdekano was saying all this thing, when we are stating, even here on this separate platform, we are talking about the Fulanization agenda, the Islamization agenda. People say, how are they going to come? They are going to come with two policies. They are going to come politically. They are going to come economically. They are going to everything. They will use it, and they are pushing. Sheyi Makinde, the governor of Oyo State, sometimes said that was amazed. He's a very young man. I love him. He's mature, charismatic. He's a big man. But for him to say that they are a few kilometers away from where he is staying means that for a governor to come out and say they are here. But this is something Gani Adams, few years ago, called for Southwest Security Conference with over 16,000 cells of Boko Haram in the Southwest. 60,000 people has already lost their life as a result of that. But what did they do fit? The synergy, the relationship the Yorubas are enjoying with the Northerners led to what Mazin Namdekano is talking about. That's the truth. They gang up to make sure that the Igbo nation goes down completely. That's the consequences. Because if they have stood their ground and said, no, see, I have always said it. When you are carrying injustice, you must give out injustice. Don't do ways about it. That's the law of nature. Whether anybody is comfortable with it or not, this is what Gani Adams, how many years ago now? How many years? Do you remember when he mentioned Faba? Gani Adams mentioned Faba here. Yes.
Where they have chances.
Yes, because the Lagos State governor acted quickly. Yes, they acted quickly. You saw what happened during the answer something. They acted quickly. Because when the intelligence report come, nobody believed it. But now they have also devised another means. They are coming. You don't know. I'm telling you, forget whatever this thing is coming, because they have already, like this man was saying, that they have closer border with them. They can come from different angles and all that. Bro, this is not a matter. Amotekun is not a security outfit that can stand, experience Islamic jihad. Not the jihadists. You know they hear what they talk. It's not a laughing matter. These are jihadists. I know what it's all about. What did the governors of Southwest do? They said leave Gani Adams or whatever they want to call him. If they have taken note that time and started making sure there is a tight security built around to Kote, because when they were making that statement a few years ago that South is their next destination.
Yeah.
They said it.
There was a report like that.
Yeah.
South. The next target.
Yes.
The next target.
That's the next destination. And look at what the infiltration. Bros, when there is bar, anything that's bar in Lagos State now, bros, everywhere Nigeria go quiet. And you see, these people, they're seeing them, they do not have conscience, they don't have heart, they don't pay for anything, they don't have any establishment, they don't have anything. What do you think that is happening? It's already a security issue. Then a man that alerted well-meaning Nigerians that there is danger is inside DSS custody. Mazen Namdekanu. That is just a fact. If they want this thing to make sure they cut it, because bro, it is going to take years. Look at when in 1991, I can remember when the retired the ex-CIA agent predicted that in 2015 Nigeria will break up. That was the same year. They gave out a prediction that there is terrorist build-up in the north, and the government are aware. The government of Nigeria. What do they do? Some political leaders are supplying them with jets, everything, arms, and they are flying
Even
food for them.
yeah.
Bro, how would you think that
Helicopters.
a Boko Haram man can move to the forest from one month to another? Who feeds him? How did he get money?
Wow.
How did he move? How did he eat? These are the things. That means they have cells around.
How do they fuel their vehicles?
Bros, they have it. I'm telling you, it's not a joke. How can you be walking? If you look at what is happening, the way they move inside forest, and the kind of forest,
With their machine, with their bikes.
when it is time to navigate, to have access to whatever they want, they know how to. They know where to go. They know who to send.
You know the map.
They know it, and that is why they say open grazing. Grazing, they graze. As we are making that statement, they were tracking, they were tracing, they were rebuilding their lost route, so that at the end of the day, they have planted whatever they have planted, and these are the consequences of it. Bola Ahmed Tinubu should deploy military formation to the west, the way he deployed military formation in the east.
That's the Southern military, not the
As simple as that.
Southern military.
It's not all about Amotekun.
Bro, I'm telling you, because if you see what happened in Syria, a former Al-Qaeda leader is now the Syrian president. You need to understand what we are talking about. That the plan is still on, and the plan is still ongoing.
The government of Nigeria are benefiting from insecurities in Nigeria. Frank Prince.
So what are they benefiting? Is conquest. Who are is unless you are just trying to tell me now that the Arab Yorubas want to build a synergy with the northern Muslims to make sure that they finally, because the Islamic North is targeting the Arab Yorubas in the West and using them to build a political structure that will enable the infiltration to happen and thereby colonize.
Do we? We don't.
So that's what I'm saying. We need to. We need to.
OPC is general in Southwest. Yeah, it's general.
Their base is in Niger. They have their head base in
We are talking about the local security outfit. Amotekun. We don't have it in Lagos.
Bros, what I'm talking about, if you look at what is happening in the north, has this local security outfit been able to curtail the jihadists in the north? Have they been able to stop the killing in the Middle Belt? Have they been able to stop the killing in the northeast and northwest? Have they been able to do that? The government themselves that have the whatever sophistication they claim they have not been able to subdue them. They are talking about 2,000 men. No! Deploy military formation all over the southwest. As simple as that. Massive deployment. If not, like Kule was saying, the way they come in the night, if you look at these guys that are coming, when they are coming to, they came with their dagger. You see them on top of thousands on top of them.
And they come in trucks.
On the trailer.
Yeah, trailers.
Under the trailer too.
Yeah.
They have hundreds of them sitting on the floor.
with their bike. With their bicycle.
And they pass through all these places.
Lagos
And
Ibadan Expressway.
I'm telling you that most of them are not even Hausas.
Ogun State should be
Ogun State.
They should be careful.
Yes, most of them are not Hausas.
Ogun State should be careful.
Most of them are, you can look at them, most of them are not Hausas. They don't hear English. The next thing you see them with bike. They don't obey traffic. They don't obey anything. They don't pay for house rent. They're not doing. You say why would they bear people hand every day, every day, every day, every day? Imagine if they are taking people to, if not in the wisdom of Lagos State government, they're able to say, okay, don't pass this side, though, don't pass this side.
One way.
We would have been having people, disabled people in Lagos in their thousands on daily basis.
Okay, Taiwo Odunlade, there is no point creating fear in people. Nothing will happen in Southwest.
Okay, I'm not here to create any form of any fear. But what I'm saying is that this thing we are talking about today, we have been saying it for over the years now. You know, it's not a matter of fear. If Canadian Dance can come out here many years ago and alerted the Southwest leaders on the situation on ground, then you know that these are men who knew that giving it to me, but they are not. But they are afraid of what the Northerners are going to say in the National Assembly. And over 60,000 Yorubas, according to Professor Banji Akintoye, have died on the process. It's not funny.
All right, to the comment section again. What do I have? I think Mr. Chinedu is making a good point. To bring more armies in everywhere, I think he's right. That's
sorry, pardon me, please. The armies they are going to bring into crisis area shouldn't be an external from the north. It shouldn't be an army, soldiers from the north extradition. They should provide the southern army that will be able to fight the battle, you know, in a very transparency way, because there are other impostors there are impostors in the army already, especially the repentant Boko Haram guys. We've not seen them. We've not seen the one that they will compromise. Definitely, they have to compromise, and that is why the war against insurgency can never end, because they are impostors. They are leaking up information to the enemies.
all right. Udeze Chima, you are stating the facts, Mr. Chinedu. Forget any charlatan playing politics with everything. Okay, to another one. David Solomon, about terrorism. Solution is simple. We should look out for each other and report suspicious activities to the authorities. We must be preemptive. David Solomon. All right, quickly to another person. The solution is to elect good leadership. That's what Frank Prince.
I disagree with that.
You disagree with Frank Prince? Okay. Why? Why did you disagree?
Because the level we have now, it has shown that we are not one politically, right? So what leader is this man asking for him to come, so that we can start all this parabolations of failure again? No, we are not one. If it is going to be that decentralization, actually, they have already, there's a master plan on that already, which they will embark on, in which I can guarantee you that it has to happen, because the way the country is now, we need to decentralize ourselves. Okay. Because there's a lot of tension.
All right, Amotekun, been over here again. Mr. Chinedu, please let us talk about solutions, about all things, all these things you are talking about. He has said he has provided solutions to it. Talked about deployment of Nigerian soldiers, in southwest regions to combat these insurgents, to combat insecurity. That's one of the solutions he has provided this morning. That Amotekun is not enough to fight these evil elements in the southwest.
Amotekun is needed in the battle, because they know their region, they know in and out of the terrain of their region, and the soldiers will just be backed up with the information, and we have to apply AI, artificial intelligence. Where are the drone? And the drone self, when we're sleeping in slumber, these bandits, they have their own drone, sophisticated drone, in which they even at times bring down any attacker drone down. So to me, we just have to think out of the box, and our thinking out of the box supposed to be a very intelligent, deep thinking, because as it is now, we should not be expecting we are fighting a physical war now. It's intelligent work.
Intelligence
We should be
thinking.
fighting.
Okay, that's what Mr. Kunle has preferred this morning. And we have Amotekun saying that thanks so much. I like the way you guys are speaking into solving the solutions. Thank you, guys. And there's a Chima is stating something here. Uh, Proactiveness is the best solutions to problems before it happens. Proactiveness is the best solutions before the problem.
We have to be
happens.
proactive. Yes.
We have to be proactive.
Yeah, you said it all over.
Now, away from that, away from insecurity, let's quickly let's travel to the United States of America, where Nigerians are complaining, where Nigerians are living in fears amid, as regards the deportation threats that is, hovering around in the US.
I can tell you very clearly that
That's
Donald Trump is going to be very flexible on that issue. Yes, it's a political plan, it's a game plan, it's a security plan to send a certain signal to people who are coming into America to carry out terrorism. And those who are already in America should also be ready to face the consequences because Donald Trump is back. It's as simple as that.
Because Donald Trump
is back. You understand? And the Pope has also made a statement that Mr. President Donald Trump, the 47th president of America, he has been liked, he's been celebrated. The people are beginning to like Donald Trump, because he did not start his inauguration and swearing in on a controversial angle. You see, he has attracted millions of supporters all over the world.
With his speech.
Currently now. And the Pope has also advised him to calm down and look into issues that has to do with the immigration law. And secondly, that nobody should be afraid of anything, deportation or whatever. Nigeria is just creating this kind of story to angle it that Donald Trump is not going to leave alone. He still need the black Americans. He still need, everybody need people. He knows that there are countries that are already under serious security threats, like the Northerners. They can decide to run away. And people are looking at America, to find their way in. So I know there should be a level of consideration at the end of the day. He's going to look into that. And the bishop that was telling him that man must be married man. Well, no. Donald Trump has. There was one yellow bishop. I don't know where he came from. Whether he's in America or what. Saying Donald Trump, please allow man. No, the man said no, cancelled. I'm not in support of that. It has already. I think that's the first thing he was able to achieve. Naturally, it is man, woman. And he has been celebrated all over the world for restoring America.
How is Trump's 100 days in office going to be?
We are going to see a struggle to make sure that America First is in place. What I mean by America First, he has already mandated both the congressmen, the legislators, the political big boys in America, both retired and acting current, then billionaires in America. Named all of them. He has invited them in the meeting and they are sitting down and he gave an instruction. Cut down the cost of living in America. Bring it to zero this level. I don't want any American to complain. And everybody. But what did Bola Ahmed Tinubu do? First subsidy. We are still battling. They buy one sachet of pure water, 100 naira. But normal. I'm telling you. Normal. So that is what I'm talking about. His 100 days in office.
What we should
you have already you as another man on the street. Bros, Nigeria no work. I'm telling you, people are it's unfortunate. No, Kule, I'm not just but what I'm telling you is that there's some certain things you do that shows that I have come back and this is the direction to go. We must give it to Donald Trump. 100 and look at the African policies. African policy has not been unveiled yet. The Middle East policy the Russia-Ukraine war. He stood his ground and told Israel, for my sake, let us die 48 days. Go into hostage deal. I want peace. I am a man of what? Peace. The stock market is going up. The cryptocurrency, everything is reactivated. Twitter, everybody that rejected Trump is back. Twitter, everybody that ran away, including the people who are promoting gay in Facebook. Have they not adjusted? They don't say to Trump, don't come back now. Everybody go, he goes straight by force.
What about his conviction?
Bros, I'm not talking about his conviction. That's not the question on ground. The question is that, what are we looking at?
100 days
in office.
What are we looking at?
You understand? I'm seeing in the economy of America, I'm seeing America, becoming more proud. I'm seeing great America. I'm seeing America, I'm seeing different things. I'm looking at American ideology. I'm seeing America exporting.
How was Tinubu's 100 days in office like? The president of Nigeria. How was it?
Mike, you don't go respect yourself. Our studio with them. I mean, they ask where Tinubu. Ross, if we talk about Tinubu, I would not say that I'm disappointed though. You understand? But what I was saying is that as a Southern president, when I let's say North now, let's say the North in their leadership in Nigeria have enjoyed enough. Maybe they were not able to, transform a lot of things. As a result of that, a lot of things went down. But now we are talking about a Southern president. Understand me? Yeah. If we say Aboki no Sabi, agree. Maybe this, okay, agree. But the South, the British say they are more sophisticated than the North. Listen, and a Southern president now emerged. And at this point of of civilization, let me put it that way, a Southern president emerged in the name of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president of Nigeria. At this point, we are supposed to see some level of transformational leadership.
Transformational leadership.
Not to them that have been doing billions for over 30, 40, 50 years. All those women wait there for streets where they sell granite and gare on 1 naira to 2 naira. Those who that hot pure water. Those that go to farm, they don't have radio. Those that are in the bush, they don't have light. Can they be able to live like at least we have conquered hunger?
Tinubu's 100 days in office was like a disaster, and it's still a disaster till date. That's what Udeze Chima has dished out in the comment section. And we have Ordinary saying that Bola Tinubu takes the right decision. Yes, things are hard, but for a visionary leader, he knows what he's doing. That will benefit Nigerians in future.
Oga, Mike, go and listen. The issue of security we are talking about in Southwest now. When I was saying it about how many years ago, most of you did not believe it. He said, it's there now. If you want to know that these economic policies, whatever he's trying to do, is no longer going to be like that of Buhari. Wait on, they say, I hope. I don't know, Buhari can join Nigeria for 8 years. He came now and he started. He said he's going to start from where Buhari stopped. Bros, if you are introducing an economic policy, like the issue that has to do with the economy, it is very sensitive. It require hybrid, supersonic individuals who are experts. Because most of these things you are seeing that Nigeria has been struggling over the years is not as a result of what they are doing here. It's a result of IMF, World Bank policies. Do you understand what I'm saying? Bros, if you go outside and see where nations, American citizens, Australian citizens, ambassadors are defending their economic policies face to face against World Bank, we don't have anybody that can go there and speak for Nigeria. If you don't have anybody that will speak for you, then you will bear the consequences of it. That's what is happening now. Any garbage they throw it to Africa, bam. Ross, let me tell you.
All right.
This is not a matter of this thing. It has gotten to that point that to your tent,
Okay.
O Israel.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Chinedu. I really appreciate you for coming on. But okay, this is Chima. Kunle, is Tinubu running an inclusive government? Why asking Trump? Why asking Trump to do that? We have Majakudumi saying good morning to us this morning. We're saying good morning to you too. If you don't Majakudumi, anybody present Tinubu at this point in time is a mediocre. Anybody present President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at this point is a mediocre. Says Fisai Majakudumi. Frank Prince, one day with Tinubu in office in Nigeria is a calamity. That's what he has said here. Jagaban built Lagos. He don't reach to build Nigeria. Tinubu cement don't finish. Tinubu is an overrated politician as he has nothing to offer. To me, nothing will come out well for Nigerians because our own leaders don't know how to lead us well. Taiwo Odunlade, I am very sure Chinedu is given a political office. I'm very sure if Chinedu is given a political office to manage common local government, I know it will not achieve anything. Talk is cheap. Today Okafor, I am Today Okafor. David Okafor, I am Today Okafor saying, thanking Mr. Chinedu for saying to your tent. Okay. I don't really understand this, but please give more clarity on this. Yeah. Chinedu. Thank you so much. Okay. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, you're welcome on board.
Yeah.
All right, please. Talking about Amotekun, combing the Southwest Forest, would you call that a very good move by the leaders of the Southwest or in the Southwest? Yeah,
It's a welcome development because you have to fight and protect your territory. Because what is really happening now, if you don't wake up with time, I think the Hausa Fulani will take over everywhere. Because now, particularly now, they are angry. They are angry with the system that is occupying the Aso Rock now. You understand? They don't even want to know anything anymore. What they want now is to occupy Southwest and make everybody to be afraid. So we have to wake up with time. It's a kudos to Amotekun. But 2,000 men, I don't think 2,000 men would be enough to guide the forest. Because those people, they are deadly dangerous. So we have to involve our own natural security, especially the hunter. They have to come and the government have to involve the security, not only the Amotekun. We have to empower them with the really sophisticated ammunition to face those invaders because they are deadly. Can you imagine what they are doing to the extent that you can't farm anymore? You are afraid to go to your farm. So they are trying to occupy everything. So we have to give them bomber to bomber, counter attack. Let them know that we are awakening. So they will know that something's happening. You can't just fold your hand and be shouting that insecurity. You see what is happening in the north. That is their own place. Now they are now coming to our own place here. So we have to let them know that we are ready. The government have to equip them, equip Amotekun. Let Amotekun be what Akeredolu planted. Akeredolu planted, because Akeredolu, I will give him 100% salute anywhere he is now. Because he's the one that created, he's the one that enlightened the Southwest that come. If you don't open eye, you see that time you can see the body language of the present president, the Jagaba himself. He was not likely to be involved because he was dancing on the ground with the Fulanis. You see, that what brought what we are experiencing now, because it's like give and take. They are paying it back indirectly to you now.
Who was he dancing with? He was dancing with the Fulani.
Yes, because he was not coming out as making a statement that no, the insecurity. No, it was silent. It was
silent.
Yeah, it was silent
during
with the issue.
Buhari's administration.
Yes, it was silent. He doesn't want anything to involve in presidential ambition. You understand? And those things create the opportunity for those men to invade. Because they were friends. They give you power, but at the end of the day, they are not coming back to you. So you have to wake up, open your eye, and let your land be safe.
Because if the land is not safe, how are we going to live? We can't live when the governor is now shouting that 10 kilometers away they are there. So what is he supposed to do? Equip the Amotekun, enlarge it, and give them what they really needed.
Okay.
Otherwise, we will overpower.
All right. What's
And
your
I don't
take?
think so.
What's your take, Big Jack?
Yeah, good morning. May God bless you people and good evening. So about the 2000 enforcement of Amotekun that have already been created. Well, yeah, it's a good development in the southwest, but I know that let the governors who are backing them should send more. Yeah, but I don't like them to mix with Nigeria military. No, if they want to win the war, let Nigeria military out of it. Let them not combine with the Nigerian military.
Okay, they shouldn't involve the Nigerian military.
No,
So they shouldn't be deployed to the southwest.
no,
Okay.
let them go.
Why? Why did you say that, sir?
Yeah, where I go like that, it's for them to get them one by one. But if they are involving military inside them, they will not defeat them. Those people will overpower them. And the military will be working hand to hand with them.
That's the point. Yeah.
But as they create this 2000, they will still create more. Join. But for me, if they are creating, they should not be measuring numbers they have. They should not measuring the numbers
For security reasons.
for security reasons. They'll be going inside doing cleansing work, which will make them to run away over there. But when you carry military come inside, man, you've already empowered them. They will do what they will do. And the military people will be backing the military. The military will be giving them information while the Amotekun will fall out. But where there's no military, there's no police. It is them and OPC. Mr. Mike, these people will work more than military men. They will be going inside the bush, bomber to bomber. These people will run away. When they tell you, say, come back, they will say no. But once you involve military, that is where their power will come out. So I don't need them to involve military on it. Let them, as they organize it by themselves, as they put more enforcement members. I don't want them to be, say, we are 4,000, we are 5,000. What I want them, go inside there. Let the citizens there be happy. Say that you people are doing job. I don't want to say we are 50. No. Mentioning that names is not, I don't like it.
You heard what Ben Jack said, that you know, revealing the mode of operation is not wanted at this point in time. How do you expect them to operate? Is there any advice you can give to the security advisors or the security agents?
I said something like that during the time of Ida Labaja, when they were saying Labaja is sick, he's dead, or something like that. I told the people in security management and information, you don't release that way. You don't. What he says is true. Their modus operandi should not be released. And what Ben Jack is saying in terms of involving the military now, I concur with him. But the only area the military or police should be involved is after arrest, they hand over to the police. But for them to allow the military to go into our own forest, whereas those military, not all of them are Yorubas. Not all, you know that our military have been infiltrated by the 5th colonists. You know that. You know that Buhari recruited Fulani people into our military. So why should our people recruit more guys? Joblessness, there's a lot of people who don't have job. Amotekun should recruit. You know that if the former governor of Ondo State, if he had Adelabu, if he had involved the military, he couldn't have won the battle. Adelabu took it headlong himself with Amotekun, recruited more, and there's a police the forest. The forest belong to us. Let our hunters do the job. Forget about the military.
Our terrain.
Yes, our terrain. We are the owner of this thing. Okay? Because the moment you involve the military, which we know that 50% of our military now is a 5th colonist,
they are going to defeat us.
It will be compromise.
Yeah, compromise. And the moment they compromise that place, come to Lagos. Lagos is the center of Nigeria. All of us are finished. This is not against the Yoruba, it's against all of us now. I'm telling you, because the moment they leave that place, they are targeting Lagos. When they come to Lagos, they finish all of us. Because like I used to say, Lagos is a microcosm state for the whole Nigeria. There's no village. There's no village, I said it, that don't have any representative in Lagos. No village. So anything that touches Lagos, touches our side, it will finish all of us. So as this is happening, all of us are shaking. People might think it's only Yorubas. No, it's not Yorubas. That's why even if it's me, I will say if there's other place, other people, they should do this thing. Let them, other people assist them. But OPC, Amotekun, and other, there's another organization, two organizations, I can't remember the decision. Let them join together. Let them not politicize this. Amotekun will say, we're the organ. Oh, okay, if Amotekun should supervise it, it's okay. But let them involve Onaka Kamfo, Gani Adams. That guy is a human being. Let them involve him. Let him bring his own set of people. Let us not involve police or military. Now, let us tidy up our porous, our borders and our forests. Please, because we are the owner of the forest. We know our forest.
And the aspect of equipping them with modern technologies.
Like this. Yes, they should be trained. They should start having training now. The police can give them training. Okay, let police give them training and allow them to go. Without giving training, our people, we've been using our den gun and other things. They let them give them modern disease. Okay, the intelligent, let them sensitize the villagers to give them intelligence, because the military will not know who's foreigner or stranger. It's the villagers that we know who is a strange person, who is a foreigner, and give the hint to Amotekun. Even the villagers will be afraid to give the hint to the military or police. We don't know the police are giving, whether it's field columnists or this things. By the time you give them, arrest you. In my place in the east, when the Fulanis go to the farm and destroy farm, when you go to the police and report, police will arrest you. Who reported? I mean, this thing, because the police and this things will compromise. They are one. So that's why we're in a very serious situation. Let them bend down. One thing with me is that I love Yorubas. When it comes to politics, anything politics, whether it's military, whether it's civilian, whether it's security, when it comes to politics, you can't beat the Yorubas. You can't beat the Yorubas. They are experts. And the Obas now, let them involve the Obas. Yeah, because I saw in the paper where the Oba was writing that we're going to fight them with everything. Oba said we're going to fight them with everything. And I love that statement. So let them involve, let no governor underrate any Oba. Let them not provoke Oba, but let them make Obas to be part and parcel of this thing, because they are the owner of the forest. They are the owner of the local government. They are the owner of this thing. Do you understand? So by the time they bring Oba, you see what happened in Ondo now, how this man brought Obas, Kredulu and all the rest. So it's a pity that the man has died. Could have assisted in a way. So please, let us not compromise this. It's all of us. You understand?
All right, thank you so much, Ben Jack. I really appreciate it. Do you want to say anything
about it?
Yeah.
What I want them to do, let them keep on trying. If there's a way for them to have, I know that they have a military, but not a serving military, because there's no how they will not have a military training on it. Okay. Yeah. May God bless. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. And to the viewers in the comment section, commenting, contributing their own opinions in the comment section, I say thank you to all of you. I really appreciate. I really appreciate. Honestly, I don't know why the reviewers didn't want to talk about the NNPCL and Dangote issue. They're tired of it. Okay, for crisis in Nigeria, we don't want to talk about it this morning. Okay, no problem. That's a topic for another day. All right, great job, Mr. Michael Adekule. Thank you so much, Adelabu, Taiwo, and to there's a Chima in the comment section. I appreciate you. This is Noma, Derek, everyone. Tunde. Okay, Taiwo Adelabu. Okay, we love you. Love you too. Thank you so much, everybody. Tunde Okafo. Yeah, that's Mr. David. I appreciate you too for joining us in the comment section. Lady G, Andrew, Mr. Andrew, yeah, we appreciate you. Majakudumi as well, we appreciate you. Mrs. and Noma, we appreciate you. Darren, we appreciate you as well. Ibinogba, Omoregbe, we appreciate you. I can't see anything on the phone again. My phone is off, so I'm just looking at the screen. So please let the comments come in. Keep the comments coming. Craig, good morning. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for joining. Mr. Robert Uche, thank you so much. That's the result of epileptic power supply in Nigeria. NLC is calling for the sack of Adelabu. I saw that this morning. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Robert. I can see your comments in the comment section. What are you saying? The sack of Adelabu NLC,
The NLC
Nigeria
said,
Labour Congress.
the NLC said, are they coming with the table? Are they coming to the table with a clean hand?
Okay.
So every sector that is happening, as they said, they should sack Adelabu. The NLC board said should be sacked because we have never seen the NLC Labour Congress. When you talk of Labour Congress in Nigeria, then the leadership will be shaking.
All right.
But this Labour Congress, they are monetized Labour.
All right,
Congress.
thank you so much. To Sam, I don't know if you're joining us for the first time, but I can see your comments in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining us. And to Mr. Lawal in the United Kingdom, we appreciate you. Frank Prince, God bless you. God bless you, Frank Prince. I appreciate you for commenting in the comments. Okay, yes, I want Adelabu to go. Yeah, I want Nigerians want him to go. You can see I can't operate the phone again. It's off. So it's as a result of lack of power supply in my area. So the decision of Nigerians. Okay, gentleman Mike said as a result of Adelabu. But yeah, we should also address the issue of people vandalizing the cables and all of that. Yeah, we should address it. The government needs to address that as well. So it's not only the fault is not coming from Adelabu alone. It's coming from different aspects or structures of the country. Please, the Nigerian government needs to do the needful on this. Mr. Michael, forget this. Sam. Oh, it's Taiwo. Okay, it's fake account. All right, the Jima. Lady G, thank you so much. I appreciate you as well. And to Robert Tunge Taishi, we say thank you to you, all the viewers. I can't mention everybody. Mr. Richard, thank you so much for your comments as well. I can see that you are watching too. Mr. Richard in Germany, we appreciate your support. And to Mr. Jacob at JDG, God bless you for your support. May God continue to bless you. More increase in Jesus' name. And to Duko Amoron in the United States of America, I appreciate you as well. God bless you. So King Henry, who treated us well, that was a few days ago on the island. King Henry, we appreciate you too. God bless you. Not forgetting King Joe Ogba in Abriba, Abia State. I don't know if King Joe Ogba is still here. King Joe Ogba is still here in Nigeria, but we are appreciating you too on the program. If you are watching, God bless you, King Joe Ogba, and many viewers that we can't even remember. Activia Jonathan, thank you so much. Activia is always commenting after the live broadcast. I know you'll still be watching the program. Thank you so much, Activia. Frequency TV, who has been supporting as well. That's the man that used to tell people to subscribe. Please share, comment in the comment section. They have been pushing it for us as well. But I've not been seeing Frequency TV for some times now. Frequency TV, anywhere you are, if you are watching me or listening to what I'm saying now, I appreciate you. I love you. I love you all. I need to go. I can't mention everybody, but God loves all of you the most. Bye, everyone.